You can have perfectly strong legs and still fall. Because after 50, the problem isn't weakness. It's that your brain is losing track of where your feet actually are. 1 in 4 adults over 65 falls every year. That's over 14 million people. And here's what caught me off guard. The strongest person in your yoga class might be the next one to fall. Lower extremity strength helps, sure, but falls happen when your body's GPS system, what doctors call proprioception, starts lagging by fractions of a second. Think about walking in the dark to the bathroom. You know where the door frame is, but your ankle rolls slightly on the carpet edge, and by the time your brain gets the message and sends the correction back down, you're already off balance. That delay, that's what we're fixing today. Now, there's one exercise at the end that physical therapists are increasingly recommending. When you understand why, it'll change how you think about balance training. Your balance isn't one thing. It's your vestibular system, vision, and proprioception working together continuously. Your inner ear, that vestibular system, telling you which way is up. Your eyes tracking the horizon. And proprioception, all those tiny sensors in your feet, ankles, and joints reporting their position. As we age, those sensors start firing slower. Not broken, just slower. Your gait speed changes too. Research shows it declines about 1% per year from ages 65 to 69. But the rate accelerates to 4% per year for adults over 80. Like an old computer loading a web page. And if you have arthritis, those joint signals get even fuzzier. Your knee might be slightly bent, but your brain thinks it's straight. Your ankle might be tilting, but the message arrives late. That's increased postural sway. The tiny corrections your body makes just standing still. Here's something your doctor might not have mentioned during your last fall risk assessment. Research shows that 47% of non-injured fallers can't get up without help. Think about that. Not because they're hurt, because getting up requires coordinating all 3 balance systems at once while you're disoriented. So here's what we're going to do differently. Every balance video shows you exercises. Fine. But I'm betting nobody told you to start with both hands on your kitchen counter. The counter isn't a crutch. It's a teaching tool. When you hold on with both hands, you're giving your brain stable reference data while it relearns to process signals from your vestibular system and feet. Research suggests that balance training works. But here's the number that matters. Exercise cuts fall rates by about 23%. Balance and functional exercises specifically, 24% reduction. That's nearly 1 in 4 falls prevented. But why doesn't everyone do these exercises? Because most videos start too hard. They show single leg stands with no support. If your visual acuity isn't great, or you've had a close call recently, that's terrifying. So let's build up properly. Exercise 1, weight shifts. Both hands on the counter, feet hip width apart. Just shift your weight to your right foot. Keep the left foot on the floor. Hold for 10 seconds. shift back, then left foot. You're teaching your hip abductors and ankle muscles to fire in sequence. Your center of gravity moves maybe 2 inches, but your brain is relearning to track it precisely. Exercise 2. Heel raises with ankle dorsiflexion focus. Still both hands on the counter. Rise up onto your toes slowly. 3 seconds up, 3 seconds down. Then point your toes up while your heels stay down. That's the dorsiflexion part that prevents trips. Don't bounce. The control on the way down matters more than getting up high. 10 repetitions. If you feel dizzy, that's your vestibular system working overtime. Just pause and let it settle. Exercise 3. Marching in place to improve gait speed. Lift your knee to hip height if you can. Lower is fine too. The magic happens because you're repeatedly going to single leg stance for a split second. Your brain doesn't panic because your hands are secure. 20 steps each leg. Exercise 4 brings us to tandem stance, a classic fall risk assessment test. This is where people usually quit. Don't. Put one foot directly in front of the other, heel touching toes, like you're on a tightrope. Both hands on the counter, really hold on. Stand there for 10 seconds. Switch feet. Your base of support just went from a rectangle to a line. Every sensor in your feet is firing. Your postural sway increases. That's exactly what we want. If your counter feels too high or too low, a simple balance bar that attaches to your wall can help. They're about $30 and adjustable to your height. Non-slip bath mats work great under your feet too, especially if you have reduced visual acuity and need that extra texture feedback. Okay, exercise 5, the one that surprised me. Standing on one leg. But here's the twist, with your eyes closed. This used to make people nervous, but research shows it's actually important. When you close your eyes, you force your vestibular system and proprioception to work without visual input. Start with both hands on the counter. Close your eyes. Lift one foot just an inch off the ground. Count to 5. Put it down. If 5 seconds feels impossible, try 3 or 1. Here's what we know. Training with eyes closed challenges your balance system in unique ways. Your brain builds redundancy. If one system fails, the others compensate. Your hip abductors learn to fire without visual cues. So why include eyes closed training? Because researchers discovered something important. The people most likely to fall weren't necessarily those with poor lower extremity strength. They were the ones who relied too heavily on vision for balance. Think about it. You get up at night to use the bathroom. Dark room. If you've only trained with your eyes open, your vestibular system isn't prepared to take over. The research is compelling. Some programs show 23 to 40% reductions in fall rates. But the programs that worked best all included varied challenges to the balance system, including some eyes closed component. And about that timeline. Evidence suggests you need consistent practice. Research shows that 90 to 120 minutes per week, which would be 3 sessions of 30 to 40 minutes each, can produce improvements over 11 to 12 weeks. 3 months. If you have reduced ankle dorsiflexion or weak hip abductors, maybe longer. And that's completely normal. Actually, it's better than normal. It means you're being smart about it. Here's your homework. Pick just one of these exercises. Do it today, holding your counter with both hands. Tomorrow, do it again. After a week, try 2 exercises. Can you work up to all 5 in a month? The progression: 2 hands on counter for a month, then 1 hand, then just fingertips, then maybe no support at all. But honestly, if you need that counter forever, who cares? You're still improving your postural sway control and cutting your fall risk. Before we finish, everything you've heard is for educational purposes only. It's not medical advice, and it's not a substitute for talking to your own doctor. Your situation is unique. Your doctor knows your medications, your fall risk assessment results, whether you have peripheral neuropathy or orthostatic hypotension, your full health picture. Use this as a starting point for that conversation, not a replacement for it. One last thing. Those 14 million adults who fall every year, the difference between them and you, you're doing something about it. Starting today, starting at your kitchen counter. Both hands on, no heroes needed. What exercise are you going to try first? Let me know below. And if you found this helpful, share it with someone who needs to hear it.